Before school, I had an ultimatum. Do I do 11 cities with 2 chains, or do I go to school and continue education? And believe it or not, I didn't choose the tour. I chose to go to MediaTech. I'm Nagaris Johnson, and I'm an instructor and graduate of MediaTech Institute. At the end of the day, I knew what I wanted to do for a living was audio engineering since high school. Like, we would have those forums, like, what do you want to be? And then I was like, audio engineer. Early background, it was high school, making beats on a DR5. Quality was always my biggest foundational piece. Like, I want to make high quality music, while also making hip hop music, but making it with live instruments, but also just making it musical. You know what I mean? Like, as musical as I can. So I was a tuba player in the band. And so, you know, tuba players don't really get much love. And so at the end of the day, you know, writing music for the band and then like transitioning that into programming audio. So that kind of started like the path. And so I was working a 9-to-5. So progressing through that allowed me to focus on, okay, I've worked 9-to-5. I've gave this job 8 hours of my life. I need to dedicate 8 more hours to my craft and what I want to do. So therefore I would listening to tutorials and stuff like that while working. So constantly gaining knowledge while being in another place where more physical labor was, but mentally I could be at a place where I'm learning. I figured we was working, we was gaining momentum, and so I knew that I was going to be competing at a national level against, you know, engineers and producers. So I needed to hone in on those skills and get the science behind tools that I was using. Before school, I had an ultimatum. Do I do 11 cities with 2 chains, or do I go to school and continue education? And believe it or not, I didn't choose the tour. I chose to go to MediaTech. They have a system, they have the structure to get you to standard. And so the technical side, and then of course the amazing studios and the gear that we have access to. And so as I learned the tools and how to effectively use the tools, my sound got better. So while I was at MediaTech, I had this opportunity to go work for Funimation. I really felt like I was a part of the entertainment industry at that point, and me going to work at Funimation became one of the greatest decisions of my life. So now that I'm focused on my career, the main goal is to get immersive audio on a national level. Pushing the culture forward with immersive audio. So bringing awareness to what you can do with more speakers and more sounds. Customer service is so key in the audio industry business as well. It's just not recording and then, you know, people paying you X amount of dollars per hour. It's really about creating an experience. And for me, that's the best thing about it. Is like, how can I bring an artist in and create this experience? And that experience alone gets me the job again. Because if they come in, they have a good time, they remember that every time they listen to the record. So it's not about, you know, the song per se. The song is one thing and we have that song, but what's attached to the song, when they listen to it, they remember, oh, I had an amazing time. I want to have that again. Like that feeling, I want that again. And that's what keeps people coming back. And that experience is amazing. If you want to know more about me, you can check out nagaris.com and my episode on the MediaTech podcast.